welcome your hosts, Laura Bailey and Matt Mercer.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Future Game Show's Summer Showcase. My name is Laura Bailey, though you probably know me best as Abby Anderson in The Last of Us Part 2, or as one of the cast members from Critical Role.
Indeed. And I'm Matt Mercer, the man behind many video game chaos merchants, such as Like a Dragon's Mad Dog Majima and Ganondorf from Tears of the Kingdom. But if it's a Thursday night, I also moonlight as Critical Role's Debonair Dungeon Master, where Laura tries her best to test the very limits of my abilities and sanity.
And you love it. But we're here today joining forces for a very different reason. Exclusive video game trailers, and lots of them.
Indeed, and like a whole bunch of world premieres, deep dives, and developer presentations. It's frankly an irresponsible amount of video game news that will be beamed directly into your brains for the next 90 minutes, so buckle up.
Don't make it sound so scary. This is gonna be fun. Just keep in mind that if you want to wishlist any of the cool games in today's show, then you can head to the dedicated Future Game Shows.
Have fun mowing.
Indeed, and once the show's over, there'll be plenty of follow-up coverage on GamesRadar.com and the Future Game Show YouTube channel.
Well, I think that's all of the housekeeping out of the way. So let's kick things off with our very first world premiere.
Zafar, pull up NavTech.
Just a sec. Got it.
Taki. We gonna find out about your Kopang right quick, okay?
Just want to do him justice. Stuck his neck out for us. Least we can do is get him out alive.
We've got big enough guns to make justice, all right?
Oh, Michael. To a man with a hammer, just about everything looks like a nail.
Aim for show. Time to say oh yeah with our hammer.
Missile range in 1 minute.
Brace yourselves. We're going for a spin. Zafar, did you get a signal?
After the large haul down this corridor, they shut down this part of the facility. Long time before our arrival.
Fine, let's deal with those guys first.
Yo, this looks like the Expanse. Still haven't seen the Expanse.
In Yolota. They never look up. Zafar, you were right. They shut down this.
Wait! Hold on, I'm coming!
I'll cover you. The bird up high shall be thine eyes.
What the hell happened here?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, you were right. Oh, hey, actual gameplay footage. Some early as fuck gameplay footage, but hey. They're showing what the game actually is. Oh, it's a third-person cover-based shooter. Neat. At some point I should watch The Expanse, probably.
What a way to start the show! The Expanse Osiris Reborn is an action RPG crafted in Unreal Engine 5, where you can immerse yourself in the universe of the beloved TV series. Make sure it's on your wish lists.
Sounds pretty awesome. And we're treating you to another world premiere right now and swapping sci-fi for fantasy in the process. So let's take a look.
I used to swear by my father's oath To protect the wards is to protect our people. And if it claims our lives, what's one life lost for the sake of the many?
And now, what do you swear by today?
The only one that matters is my brother. And I will kill the people who took him from me.
Her feet slide around a lot.
Take my hand!
I hear not the clamor of conquerors. Pestilence must be purged.
Your father was right about one thing. The wards are breaking. And should we fail, it may spell another end.
Looks very God of War 2018-ish, which is cool.
We're thrilled to reveal
Action
Echoes of the End,
game.
a narrative-driven fantasy adventure coming later this year.
But the fun doesn't stop there. Here's another world premiere.
It's important to note that this is your very first look at the game, but from what I can tell, there's evil residing in these woods.
Resident Evil 9? I need to warn you guys, I'm feeling pretty ill today. Like, my head is killing me. So if we get a lot of shaky cam stuff like this, I might actually just go throw up. I feel really sick. I was taking some headache pills at the very beginning there. So if I get up out of nowhere, that's why, just so you're aware. Don't really understand what that game is. Like a walking simulator sort of thing?
An isolated
Horror game?
cabin in the woods. What could possibly go wrong? That was your first look at Whispers in the Fog.
It's a psychological horror game from a supremely talented solo developer. Be sure to give it a wish list if you like what you see.
And next up, we've got a trailer for an open-world action RPG based on the beloved anime, The Seven Deadly Sins. Let's check it out.
I'm going to turn it down just a little bit for you guys, because it seems to be peaking.
The 7 Deadly Sins Origin is coming soon to PC and PS5, but you can pre-register now at 7origin.netmarble.com.
Okay, it's time to learn about what's coming in Season 7 of free-to-play Destructo shooter, The Finals. Let's take a look.
I do like The Finals. It's a good game. What up, Art?
Welcome to the future of the finals!
Oh my god.
Then just stick around.
And not that you need any more reasons, but
Boy, they fucked that up.
talk about hurdling, a shepherd simulator with a whole lot of soul. Let's find out when you can get your hands on it.
Yeah, they fucked up that ad pretty hard. Somebody's getting a talking to. They look so fluffy and soft. There are too many presentations. This is, yeah, I was gonna do like all of them this morning, but no. The important games that those did will be there. Those trailers will come to me in Twitter or Blue Sky. I wasn't gonna sit here for, what time did it start? 10 my time? 4 hours before this? There's no way. That looks cute.
Hurdling launches later this year, but you can try guiding those adorable calicorns right now by downloading the demo, which is out now on Steam. What's next, Laura?
Sleep Awake, which is anything but cute. It's a first-person psychedelic thriller that explores the realm between slumber and death. This game is helmed by Corey Davis of Spec Ops, The Line, and Robin Fink of 9 Inch Nails.
Oh, let's take a closer look then.
I cannot sleep.
It is kind of weird, yeah.
I must not sleep.
Excuse me. Finally, some Blumhouse games.
Come along. This way.
You're not ignoring me now, dear, are you? This is all perfectly natural.
I am awake!
Resisting the inevitable comes at a cost.
Any highlights? I'm going to put together a video of the stuff that I found most interesting.
Give me your idea.
I'll have to look up all the announcements again. Because I just don't remember right now.
Sleep Awake is coming soon, so drop it on your wish lists.
We've got a developer presentation for Eriksholm, The Stolen Dream, up next. It's a cinematic isometric stealth game set in the year 1900.
Oh, isn't that the year you were born?
I am a few months younger than you, Laura.
I don't think so. No.
I must find her
He's all I've got.
before he does.
Eriksholm is a game set in kind of a fantasy version of the early 1900s, and it has a Scandinavian theme style to it. I would describe it as a stealth puzzle game with a very strong emphasis on story, where you play up to 3 playable characters that you switch between, and they have their own special abilities that you need to use together to kind of solve situations and puzzles in a kind of interlaced way where everyone's involved.
It's in the setting of a Scandinavian nature, which not only resonates with me, but
Scandinavian.
So unique. It's always nice to see something new that people can relate to.
So I've worked a lot with like lighting and 3D rendering, cinematic lighting, stuff like that. So Anders showed me a rendering of one of the movies. It just floored me. I thought it was so beautiful.
This looks incredible graphically.
What I want from you is I want you to make this look even better.
We play tested the game a lot, and what people usually say is that it feels like I'm playing a movie, but in a great way. Reborn Games was based on the idea that if you have the right mix of people, then perhaps a really small team can still make something that's actually pretty cool.
How is this made by 16 people? Like, why is this quality so high?
A little now and then I sit down in the couch and I just enjoy a fresh build. The story just gets to perform. You're just drawn right in. It's a magical feeling.
I'm really excited for players to just discover this world. Eriksholm is coming to Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, and Epic Games Store. And we have an exclusive trailer that we're about to show you that will reveal the release date. I hope you enjoy.
It looks so good. This is fucking crazy. Wow, that's actually really soon. It's a month away.
Thank you so much to our friends at Reborn Games for that.
It looks incredibly polished.
It's coming to PC, Xbox, and PS5 on July 15th.
So go wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Games Store. All right, now we've got a new trailer for a cel-shaded shooter with gameplay inspired by the Stalker series. Here's the latest trailer for The Explorator.
What? Well, graphically, it's very clean. I would like to see the Stalker-inspired gameplay, though. Frame rate is rough. Oh, that screen shake. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Oh, I can't handle it. God, I don't know what I ate or what happened, but I feel so fucking sick. It's graphically really cool looking.
The Explorator is launching into early access today, so go check it out on Steam and support the developers on the road to launch.
Constance is up next, a Metroidvania where you wield the power of a paintbrush to escape a decaying inner world.
Oh yeah, this game. This is a game I will definitely play. Quote unquote, the new Hollow Knight? Question mark? Because, you know, no game can stand on its own merit anymore. Everything is the new something or other. Oh, excuse me. Hollow paintbrush, folk. But I mean, to be fair the other way as well, when you so obviously take inspiration from a thing, like the way that game looks and moves is fucking Hollow Knight. There's no doubt about it.
Constance is coming to PC on November 24th, but there's a demo available on Steam if you want to go give it a go after the show.
Those of you who have tuned in before will know that during the Every Future Game Show, we create a trio of deep dives into some of the most exciting upcoming games. Our ones to watch, you could say.
First game we're tackling for the summer showcase is Titan Quest II. Now, fans have been waiting since 2006 for a sequel to Iron Lore's cult classic action RPG, and the good news is, it's right around the corner.
So let's dig into the details with the help.
Any of y'all play Titan Quest? That's a cool-ass game, dude. Y'all should play Titan Quest. Or I guess 2 at this point.
Tell us the whole story. Tell us about hope.
Titan Quest II is kind of your Diablo-esque action RPG, but it's set in ancient Greek mythology. You really can immerse yourself in what you associate Greece with. You'll be fighting these mythological monsters, some of which we came up with.
No, I wouldn't say.
Titan Quest 1.
Oh, are you the Expanse fan? They opened up with an Expanse game that looks pretty dope.
Success with this, and we thought that we have this.
But I've never seen it,
on our hands.
So
why not use it?
Game looks cool though.
You'll be playing as a rather unknown hero character. You're not really a hero yet. You're honestly just training.
This definitely looks like Titan Quest.
Fighter. You have a master called Aristano.
This looks like a new Titan Quest.
And used to be a priestess of Nemesis, as you'll find out later. You will build up your own worth over time as you prove yourself in front of the gods. Gameplay-wise, Titan Quest 2 is very much a classic ARPG, but we've got our own twists in there with like the mastery system, for example, where you merge 2 masteries into one instead of just being given classes. So you have to find these little entanglements that you can have between the 2 masteries, these synergies, and make the best use of them possible. From there, you can take your character in multiple directions. The mixed classes is something we support quite a lot, actually. But the core fantasies of just a tanky warrior, of course you're gonna have that. You can take your character in many directions, and choice is at the core of our game. Your abilities will be modifiable, so each of them has like these several modifier choices that you can equip into
That's
your
the correct
skill.
way to do.
This is our little innovation in this space.
I mean, Path of Exile does that, but yeah. Okay. I mean, honestly, you should just be Path of Exile.
Any microtransactions in this game because we don't believe in that form of monetization in general. We will be doing traditional DLCs, however. So after the 1.0 launch, we'll be putting out larger DLC packs, which will include additional chapters, so more content in general, bosses, creatures, areas.
No, it's good.
Masteries, of course.
It looks good.
So Titan Quest 2 will be coming to Steam Early Access very soon. You can wish it now already.
Early Access.
I'm looking for a summer timeline for this, and then later, the other platforms.
Yeah, the problem that Fatal is that if he's saying that they're doing an expansion type thing where they're going to release expansions, the end game is going to be bad. Because they're going to just make you wait for the next
Titan
expansion
Quest 2 is coming
each time.
soon, and you can wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Games Store. Wait, legendary actor Yui Lowenthal?
The Spider-Man to my MJ? What are you doing here?
Good, give him shit for his bad line delivery in Marvel Rivals.
Just taking in the sights and smells, and then I heard
Yell
you
at him.
guys making noise about video games.
Break him over the coals.
Join in.
Okay, well, I mean, since you're already here, why don't you take the next trailer? Well, right?
I mean, if that's okay with you guys, I don't
No,
wanna...
no, it's great. Work your magic. We'll just be over here.
All right. Got you. Well, get ready, folks, because it's time for another world premiere. This one's a follow-up to a beloved puzzle adventure that launched back in 2020.
I have seen things that should be forgotten. I've tried to escape my past.
Pokemon Puzzle League.
I've had enough of death and madness. But the world is changing. Some now search for answers in the far reaches of the world. For shocking secrets and dizzying marvels. For there lies upon this world of man a mocking and incredible shadow.
Interesting. All of the Elder Gods. Weird.
Call of the Elder Gods, starring yours truly, is a Lovecraftian narrative puzzle adventure coming soon to PC and consoles. So get it on your wish lists ASAP.
Yeah, I didn't expect that either.
Wandering the lot then.
I mean, I was, but then...
I thought Call of the Sea was okay.
Yeah, Matt. Classic marketing.
Classic.
Anyway.
All right, catch you later.
Bye,
I gotta wander.
Hell yeah, thanks for coming, man.
Bye.
See you, bye. Okay, so while I go make sure there's no other voice actors hiding on set, we'll throw it out to some back-to-back trailers.
I'll stay here.
Free bio course. How hard could it be?
Oh, thank God, an extraction shooter.
Hard.
We found paradise. We got company.
Oh, not an extraction shooter, a... What the fuck, dude? Who is putting this show together?
Let's haul ass.
Oh my God.
Narrative puzzle adventure coming soon to PC and consoles. So get it on your wish lists ASAP.
So you weren't just wandering the lot then?
I mean, I was, but then...
Good Lord.
Marketing, Matt.
That's the second time.
Classic marketing.
Classic.
Anyway.
All right, catch you later.
Bye,
I wonder if the timing of the video is off because of the first error.
See you, bye.
Which is what caused that, maybe.
Okay, so while I go make sure there's no other voice actors hiding on set, we'll throw it out to some back-to-back trailers.
Call of the Elder Sea, the best shooter.
Free bio course. How hard could it be?
Anyways, back to what I was saying. Oh, good. What did I say? An extraction shooter. No, wait, never mind. This is a class-based multiplayer thing. There, we're back on track.
Let's haul ass.
Ascendant.
Capture the flag on crack.
Oh, Jesus, it's so bad sounding. Concord 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Tale of the Witch, a turn-based tactical RPG with a roguelite twist.
No, it's an editing error for sure.
A shipwrecked castaway with no memories and a big-ass sword.
Let's see if I remember how to use it.
5 years after a bloody civil war, you wake up trapped on a mysterious island filled with monsters, cultists, and a whole lot of zombies.
Suffice to say, this whole island is madhouse.
Combat in Vale of the Witch
Yeah.
is built for hardcore
I got you.
tactics
I understand.
with an emphasis on speed and brutality. That means a small party, tight battle maps, and enemies that can drop you in just a few hits. To stand a chance, you'll have to master each ally's unique kit, whether that's frontliner Marco, glass cannon caster Laurent, or backstabbing cutthroat Emil.
I'm gonna reiterate,
All
just
your
in
abilities
case
work on a cooldown.
people came in after I said it the first time.
And learn to
I'm
juggle.
feeling pretty ill, so don't take any facial expressions as my thoughts on the quality of what I'm looking at.
Is a branching,
My stomach is just churning.
focused on skill in the face of unpredictable challenges. Face off against cool bosses.
Burn! Beacon of the dead!
Get your shit wrecked. Then head back to town, where you can unlock upgrades, chat with allies, craft equipment, and more. And if you're real nasty, take on Trials mode for bigger challenges and better rewards. Fight.
Ginger sometimes helps, yeah.
Rise again, stronger, then come back and conquer. Lost Eidolons, Veil of the Witch. Early access available now on Steam. And
The audio's still peaking. Okay, I just turned it.
Nintendo Switch.
I just turned it down. Some things in this are louder than others, so I'm gonna keep it where it is now. I kinda wanted to try this game. There's a demo for it, I might get it. Wait, this is the game I'm thinking, right? I can't remember the name of it, like the Popples or something? It's not that, but... Isn't it something like that? Maybe this is the game I'm thinking of. Popucom, yeah.
Can anyone hear me?
Dispatch to Unit 1. There's an ongoing fire.
Unit 1 to dispatch. Copy. Supply line ready.
Break that door open!
Let me get that sturdy Halligan first.
The crows are about to catch fire!
I've never... Does anybody here know, or can you give insight, why some video they use is so choppy and bad?
Heroes. The world is...
This editing, dude, whoever put this together, what the fuck?
Daughters of farmers with
Oh my god.
and not enough wisdom, so some say. But
Never mind, maybe it wasn't the game that was choppy, it's whoever rendered this. Was rendering it on a fucking Pentium 2.
nothing. That's where you come in. As an agent at the Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs, you will ensure everything is as it should be for the hero's arrival.
Inside this cave, you'll find a necromancer who, according to our reports, is a complete and utter
Yeah, I would assume so.
to the story.
The book is titled Hellgates Anew, Your First Ritual Sacrifice.
As it turns out, putting the soul of a demon inside of a skeleton is a touch more tricky than you might imagine.
Can anyone hear me?
Oh my fucking god.
There's an ongoing fire.
Unit 1 to dispatch. Copy. Supply line ready.
Break that door open!
Let me get that sturdy Halligan first.
What is going on?
Princess to save, without dragons to slay.
I need to see what the chat is saying.
Nothing. That's where you come in. As an agent at the Bureau of...
Bro, the entire room is getting fired.
You will ensure everything is as it should be for the hero's arrival.
Inside this cave, you'll find a necromancer who, according to our reports, is a complete and utter embarrassment to the story.
The book is titled Hellgates Anew, Your First Ritual Sacrifice.
As it turns out, putting the soul of a demon inside of a skeleton is a touch more tricky than you might imagine.
We, the members of the United Builders Union of Enchanted Settlements, hereby announce a strike, effective immediate.
It's the inspector, here with their cushy job and their clipboard that decides if we have to do more work.
A dragon attack? That is not in the budget.
But what is a story without a good hero at its helm?
We're the one on the
This is why we need AI editing software.
It hardly felt
Yeah.
but incompetent.
Just throw it in the machine and get the same results. It's Firefighting Simulator DLC.
Our newest agent to the cause. Wish list the Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs today.
Oh, that's one for the critters. The Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs is coming later this year.
And now for something completely different. This one's for the fans of shooters, anime, and Y2K aesthetics.
That's me.
Y2K aesthetics. Team Waifu. The fuck? This is the wrong footage again.
Without a good hero at its helm. We're the one unsanctified.
This is crazy.
His head off. It hardly felt good, but incompetent evil is still evil. We are happy to welcome you, our newest agent to the cause. Wish list the Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs today.
Oh, that's one for the critters. The Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs is coming later this year.
And now for something completely different. This one's for the fans of shooters, anime, and Y2K aesthetics.
That's me.
Well, that's the thing, is that this is disrespectful for people that actually are trying to get their game shown. This is fucked. Okay, I guess it's Waifu Tactical Force is the name of it. Fuck watching any gameplay, I guess. I sincerely hope somebody does get fired for this. I'm not even necessarily thinking the person who edited it. They should have like a QA department of somebody just sitting there and watching it. Like, how the fuck does this happen?
Coming soon to PC, but you can jump into the open playtest on Steam after the show.
Now we've got a trailer for an action platformer inspired by the ancient art of paper folding. Let's take a look at Hirogami.
Isn't it Hiragami? Oh, it is Hirogami. I thought it was Hiragami. Yeah, we've seen this. This is a cool looking. What did they show this at? Was it the PlayStation thing? It was, right? Yeah, the state of play. It looks good. I can't wait to see what other game they break the gameplay up with. I can't see what other game they disrespect this game with. Is it maybe fixed? Could it be? We got through a full trailer? Holy shit. They did it. They got through a full trailer.
Hirogami is coming to PC and PS5 on September 3rd. Fold it into your wish lists on Steam and the Epic Games Store. And check out the free demo, which is available on Steam.
Okay, time for an update on Eve Frontier. This is CCP Games' Spacebound Survival MMO.
Eve Frontier is an invitation for everyone that have had the idea in their brain to make a game. And often the best way to make a game is to start and modify an existing game. We have now created an MMO server-side modding platform, and we offer an invitation to you to come and build with us. You can build tools, you can build worlds, you can do so many things. And this is a great way to start your game development adventure by sort of playing around in the amazing survival space horror sandbox we have created. When we made DIV Online, we very much wanted to make a sandbox experience where most of the things and the infrastructure in the game would actually be built by players. But we did build quite a bit of it ourselves. Seeing what emerged from EVE, especially when it comes to the third-party development ecosystem, we could actually give a lot more agency to players to literally build the world. So as we go through this process of stripping down to a survival game, we are on the other hand building up an amazing modding platform. Basically what eFrontier enables third-party developers is to mod the actual server, creating additional software that both read and writes the world state. And that, I think, will enable something truly astounding that has never been seen before. But this is very much inspired by the third-party ecosystem that is developed around EVE Online. We are basically supercharging that with the smart assemblies and the modding platform we're built into Frontier. And what we have seen so far in our various hackathons and events, and what we've just seen in the sort of builder community overall, absolutely delivers on that vision in spades.
Founder access for eFrontier is available now, and you can head to efrontier.com to jump in and find out more. What's up next, Laura?
We have a brand new trailer for Formula Legends, an arcade racing game that covers the history of motorsport.
Seems like it could be kind of fun. Then Sonic appears. Yeah, I like the look of it. I like the pulled out camera angle as well. Yeah, it looks fun. If you're into racing games, that seems okay.
Legends is racing towards release on PC and consoles, but you can play the demo now on Steam and also wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Game Store. But for now, let's keep it rolling with our Ones to Play section, which is a future game show staple. It's a montage of exciting games that you can play on Steam right after the show.
So if you like what you're looking at, don't hesitate to download a demo and dig in.
First up is Catastrophe. This is an action roguelike where you play as a kitty abducted by aliens and repel enemies with your trusty sidekick, the Star Cursor.
Yeah, we'll play
Players
that.
can mod Polo's abilities to settle on a unique playstyle and pick their route through a series of interstellar environments.
Next up, we've got Phase Zero, a survival horror throwback with fixed cameras and immersive pre-rendered environments. A menacing illness has descended on the town of Flint Peak. Can you solve puzzles and tango with monsters to make it out alive?
Or what about Bloodgrounds?
Yeah, I already have that ready to go.
Like with a city builder twist. You'll recruit, train, and command a crew of warriors in strategic turn-based battles, then develop a coastal city in the interim.
There's so many demos, I just haven't got to it yet. There's so many.
Last but not least, we've got How to Escape Lost Submarine. With one player on PC or console and the other using a mobile companion app, you'll communicate and collaborate to complete puzzles and stop the outbreak of war. No pressure.
Spoiled for choice, yeah.
That was our one.
Next Fest starts Monday.
Be sure to follow up on
Yay.
anything that caught your eye.
But let's keep on sailing with another exclusive trailer for a naval combat simulator set in the late 18th century.
Whoa, more games. Sorry, I'm coordinating stuff with work right now at the same time. So, if you keep seeing me look at my phone, that's why. I'm not trying to be rude, but I am.
A vision etched on parchment, foretelling glory or downfall. It is in our nature to conquer what others fear. Death and dishonor, fame and fortune. The life of a sea captain is one of duty and relentless pursuit. True riches are not in gold and jewels, but in the stories we bring back and the legend we become.
Am I on call? I mean, I run the station, so technically, yes, I'm always on call. I'm coordinating some issues that we're gonna have tomorrow and Monday.
Chart our next course. We sail. We fight. We endure. For the voyage is life. And life is the voyage. Join the crew today on Kickstarter.
Check out the funding drive for Ahoy at ahoy.gg/Kickstarter. And you can also wishlist the game on Steam or the Epic Games Store.
The spotlight montage is up next, so say goodbye to our corporeal bodies and hello to our disembodied voices.
What Matt means to say with that Gothic vocabulary is that we'll be back on stage once we've talked you through some super cool games.
That's what I meant. Flickshot Rogues is a turn-based strategy roguelike where you trade tactical trick shots for devastating damage. Across a constantly shifting cartoon peninsula, players will trigger explosive combos and commit to game-changing upgrades.
There's a mobile game that I played that's kind of like this, where you're flicking like your dudes or whatever.
Now
it was pretty fun. I could see that being pretty fun.
An all-in-one simulator where you mold terrain to create world-class courses and then try them out firsthand. As well as placing the green and obstacles between, you'll manage staff, budgets, and customers on your way to crafting a golfer's paradise. It's coming soon to PC and consoles, but you can wishlist it now on Steam or the Epic Games Store.
Ascend to Zero is up next. It's a hack-and-slash roguelike where you play as the last surviving human of a devastated world. To help with that,
oh, here we go again.
You can freeze time.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Monsters. Ascend to Zero is coming soon to PC, but in the
Check out the funding drive for Ahoy at ahoy.gg/Kickstarter. And you can also wishlist the game on Steam or the Epic Games Store.
The spotlight montage is up next, so say goodbye to our corporeal bodies and hello to our disembodied voices.
What Matt means to say with that Gothic vocabulary is that we'll be back on stage once we've talked you through some super cool games.
That's what I meant. Flickshot Rogues is a turn-based strategy roguelike where you trade tactical trick shots for devastating damage. Across a constantly shifting cartoon peninsula, players will trigger explosive combos and commit to game-changing upgrades. It's coming to PC later this year, but you can try it for yourself ahead of time by checking out the free demo on Steam.
Now let's take a look at Under Par Golf Architect, an all-in-one simulator where you mold terrain to create world-class.
What I'm guessing happened is that they rendered it and just sent it out.
As well as placing the green
or uploaded it.
Between.
Nobody checked it.
Staff, budgets, and customers on your way to crafting.
Like, it's fucking pathetic.
It's coming soon to PC and consoles, but you can wishlist it now on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
Ascend to Zero is up next. It's a hack-and-slash roguelike where you play as the last survivor.
No, this has been happening all show, Gucci.
To help with that unfortunate predicament, you can freeze time to anticipate attacks and topple voxel monsters. Ascend to Zero is coming soon to PC, but in the meantime, you can check out the free demo on Steam and drop it onto your wish lists.
Or how about Animal Kind?
Cute.
This is a cozy cooperative town building game where
oh, there it is. Cozy.
Critters.
They said it.
Mech suits. Players will use their industrial-grade opposable thumbs to scavenge the landscape for materials and establish a community of cute creatures. Animal Kind is coming soon to PC. But if you head to the Steam page, you can sign up for the alpha playtest, which is arriving in July.
Next up is Don't Wake the Beast, but the developers have sent over an intricate overview, so I'll sit this one out.
Hi, my name is Timek.
Can't wait for this to get fucked up too.
Behind Don't Wake the Beast. Don't Wake the Beast is a stealth roguelike in which your goal is to steal as many treasures as possible and run away from the beast. The tricky part is that each treasure has its weight, and the more you pick up, the more noise you generate. But when you fail, there's always another run. My game will feature 4 biomes, all with unique mechanics and beasts. It's scheduled to release in 2026.
Seems like a kind of fun.
We're rounding things out
little
with
game.
Worship, a cultist simulator where you try your best to bring about the end of the world. Inspired by Pikmin, this cute and creepy multiplayer roguelite tasks you with performing blood rites and recruiting followers to please the old ones. It's coming soon to PC, and you can wishlist it on Steam.
That was our Spotlight montage. We hope you enjoyed the Summer Showcase selection. Laura?
Oh, it's time for an update on Scum, the survival shooter with poop mechanics.
What?
Not as in like they're bad, no. Just like you have to manage your bowel movements to survive.
Oh, I might actually learn something. I love video games.
Peggy 18.
I'd rather buy WinRAR.
In the back, numbers ran up, had to go to the chat. Realist in the city, in my record, I fact that your man's only chat when you do it in the raps like Jackman. Squad go lost and don't really care what it cost them. You don't wanna cost them. My lifestyle awesome, couldn't decide if my girl wanted to, so I butt them. Don't run track, but I run up a check. Run, do it real big, gotta one up the next. Point to the sky with the one up, I'm blessed. I'm young, rich, and black, so you know I'm a dick.
Oh, this game isn't actually officially out yet? Holy shit.
If those inspire.
I didn't realize it's been in early access for years.
Yep. You can head to the link on screen right now for a chance to win one of 100 keys for Scum 1.0.
And if you're not one of the lucky winners, then you'll just have to jump in with the rest of us when it launches on June 17th.
Now, our next game is a squad-based survival shooter where you dodge.
I just realized I'm part of the Discord for this show. Let me see what people are saying.
Deadly dinos are on the loose in Deathground. Whether you dare to enter solo or in a squad of up to 4 players, you must do everything you can to survive in these dinosaur-infested, abandoned facilities.
Could you survive? Hi, we're Jaw Drop Games, the indie dev team behind Deathground.
The main threat you'll need to avoid is the raptors, specifically Utah raptors. So unlike velociraptors, which are much smaller, they measure around 7 feet tall. I'm about 5'3", so that's a pretty menacing height comparison for me.
We've spent most of our development time taming them, and it's been a huge challenge because...
How do you get something that size with that tail to behave all in multiplayer?
Exactly. Of course, there'll be other dinosaurs for you to deal with. The #1 culprit for causing chaos is the Compsognathus, aka the Compy.
What might look like a decent hiding space for you as players might actually be a refuge for these little creatures, putting the terror in territory.
As for other species, you may spot the Allosaurus, Brachiosaurus, and Triceratops roaming around in the background.
And the next thing you know, you're being chased by a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
There are multiple maps and missions that will be playable.
Scum has been in early access since 2018.
Tutorial and introduction level.
Geothermal, where you'll need to repair everything so you can restart the power plant.
I thought it was out.
Which has become a little bit overgrown and it is in need of some weeding.
And biomedical, which is my personal favourite, where you'll have to sneak in and steal raptor eggs.
I think some of the people in this Discord are on fucking copium. I'm watching on YouTube and I'm not getting any skipping. You fucking liar. You bootlicking piece of shit. Of course you are, you fucking liar. I'm leaving this Discord. Holy shit.
Look out for our roadmap.
You know how I know they're lying? Because when you look at when I looked at the YouTube chat, everybody was fucking clowning on it.
Keep an eye out for Roar news on that front.
I am refusing to acknowledge that pun, so let's move on with our second Ones to Watch deep dive, shall we? Here's Rogue Factor to tell us more about the studio's new weird action-adventure game, Hell Is Us.
Oh hey, I played this demo.
Madness and hatred and lots of it.
Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Jacques Belated, and I am the Executive Creative Director and Executive Art Director on Hell Is Us here at Rogue Factor. So the game that we've been developing for pretty much almost 5 years now is a game called Hell Is Us. So the game is definitely like an action-adventure game.
It is set in the world of Adia. It's a rogue state where there's a lot of really weird things happening. You play Remy. He was born there. Yeah, he was raised in a foster system in Canada, and he's going back basically to find answers.
Is there a video we can watch to get your opinion on this game? There is 13. I talked for 13 minutes straight about my thoughts on the demo. Yeah.
And the discovery, they're only there by theme. You had just been following markers.
That is a thing you could watch
until the last marker is over your actual thing you needed to find. Almost all the variables connected to the exploration and connected to your discovery.
The Steam feed?
Look at it kind of like the inverse in our game because we got rid of all these things.
I remember chatting with John about the old Zelda games, how it was straightforward and like you had just enough to know where to go, but not too much.
It's basically how life works if you think about it, right? We basically orient ourselves by sight and hearing and what people tell us, right?
Once in the woods, follow the wind chime.
So it's a YouTube issue.
It will lead the way through.
You talk to NPCs and they're literally going to tell you
like when it uploaded or something maybe.
When she kind of hints you where the Owen convoy, the direction that it took, she says, I don't know where they went exactly, but I know they took the road that goes behind the weird monuments. And she says, you can see them from here. And as you're talking to her, behind her, quite far, you see some peculiar monument looking thing. You're like, is that what she's talking about? Like, is that if I go, and then you go there and you see the road that turns and it's maybe the convoy did come here. I think that's kind of very unique and it works really, really well. Like any game, especially a game of almost 40 hours, sometimes it works better than others. No game is absolutely perfect, but it's very much, it's the joy of exploration, the joy of discovery, yeah.
The Abbey is closed. Official AAF business.
Of course, we can't talk about Hell Is Us without talking about our monsters. And the enemies, the limbic entities, are physical manifestations of human emotions, of human negative emotions. What does it mean?
Oh, that's what they are?
Who knows? So we had many iterations. We ended up with these kind of like fractally, geometrically thingies, So we have grief, ecstasy, terror, and rage. So the Hollow Walker represents a bit, so it's just a husk. That's why we call it the Hollow Walker. And it's a bit like a facsimile of a human being who's felt this very strong negative emotion. And then they look like that because we tried a lot of things and they ended up looking like this, So you'll be able
That
to play
spin
out,
to win
September
on the
4th,
axe seemed really good.
2025 on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and obviously PC.
So it's YouTube's fault. It must be. Must be.
Wishlist it now because Hell Is Us is coming.
Somebody at YouTube needs to get fired.
On September 4th.
Somebody needs to get fired,
Do
goddammit.
another world premiere, don't you? This one's an action-adventure set in a drop-dead gorgeous cartoon world.
And it stars some very familiar faces.
Wait, is it us?
Maybe. Let's throw to someone who knows while I take this totally real phone call. Hello? Hi.
Hey Laura, hey Matt. I'm super excited to be back on the Future Game Show where I belong, and you are doing a fantastic job. Like I said to the producers when I was hosting, if you strike me down, this is live, isn't it? So yeah, New Tales reached out and I am officially in their game. Actually, seeing you just reminded me, they're looking for a killer writer who can also perform. Let me call Jasmine. Look, it's fine. You're doing great for time. Hey, Jazz.
Hi, Sam.
I've got a really cool gig. Want to join me in a game? If we're both in, I'm pretty sure Matt and Laura will be on board too.
Yeah, sure. I'll be in a game with you. But only if you're coming to the D&D group next week, because our party could really use a barbarian.
All right. I guess we're all doing this. That was easy. So let's check out exactly what we're getting ourselves into.
What? This is not an editing error. I don't think so. I wasn't expecting this type of game, to be honest with you. I was not expecting this. Neat. It seems pretty neat. Fading Echo. Interesting. Okay.
That's right. We're joining Samantha Bayard, yes, Karlak herself, and the awesome Jasmine Bular in Fading Echo, coming to PCs and consoles next year.
And you can wishlist it today on Steam or the Epic Games Store. Go, 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 go!
We got another block of back-to-back trailers up next. Let's dig in.
We have been blessed to live in times of peace, but our city is not without its enemies. The demons above, and the beasts below.
All right, I'm pumped. Let's do this.
Neat.
You're going to be bishops too?
Splatoon-like.
Shale, all things are possible.
Ooh. Bullet hell.
It's time the three of you learn the true purpose of the bishops. Listen up.
We recruit from the finest soldiers in the church, and still, 1 out of every 3 bishops doesn't make it past the first year.
Does it get easier after that?
We gave you those robes for a reason.
Damn, I love the
Sacrifier. Sacrifier. Oh wow, a shmup? In 2025? What the fuck? That is not something you see very often. This looks kind of cool. Ruxton Extreme? Sacrifice made by the people who made Warsaw Rising. This looks familiar. Did they tease this game or something at some point? Like last year? Yes, they did. Oh, it's out now. Okay, so they've definitely showed that before. Oh, Joe and Mac! Oh, fuck yeah. Fucking love Joe and Mac. That is to say, I played a lot of Joe and Mac. I don't know that I remember loving it, but I played a lot of Joe and Mac back when I was young. Uncensored. Ooh. Yeah, there it is. Give those kisses. Give me them kisses. I would pick that up when it comes out. I don't think I'm gonna.
All of those games.
I don't think I'm gonna do a Kickstarter for it though.
Show Steam page.
The Future Game Show's Steam page.
With that out of the way, it's time for a spine-tingling closer look at the next game from the minds behind Until Dawn.
Directive 8020 is about a deep space mission to save humanity and the shape-shifting alien who gets in the way. Let's throw it over to Supermassive Games to find out more.
We are going to do this. Just lower the gun.
We haven't seen like anything on this yet, right? Just a teaser.
Those things can change shape.
I want to play this so fucking bad. Space, basically the thing in space. I'm in. Or as you kids know it, Among Us.
Scan complete. Subject unidentifiable.
We need urgent assistance. Please. Help us.
It's coming out this year.
But what if that went differently?
I didn't actually know that.
Creative director on Directive 8020, and I'm here to share with you a new feature that we've added for the first time in a Dark Pictures game.
Okay.
Turning Points is a new narrative system which allows you to go back and change the outcome of your choices. As with all our games, Directive 8020 has a branching story with multiple endings. You'll be able to track the choices and paths that you've taken in the game and see alternate paths that link to each of the major decisions that you've made. With Turning Points, you can rewind to a pivotal point or decision, collect missing collectibles, or see how different choices would have played out. By the same token, your actions matter in our games. If you want to live by your...
I like that too, but it kind of takes away the whole, like, replayability, right?
But still lets you view the decision tree.
It's not necessarily a bad thing.
Points will be available both digitally and physically for all copies of the game from when you start your very first mission.
It's kind of an interesting idea, because then, like, you play through it once and never play it again. Like, well, I've seen everything.
20 introduces the ability to rewind and change your choices to see the consequences in each branching path.
It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2025, and if it's not on your wish list already...
I'm kind of just surprised they had the balls to do it, more than anything.
Scary, but for entirely different reasons. Cairn is a death-defying climbing simulator with a meticulous control scheme. Here's the game bakers to tell you more.
I want this game to come out already so I can stop hearing about it. This is just not something I care about.
Your goal is to climb a mountain.
I don't care about it.
No one has ever
climbed.
You can climb almost anywhere, and the climbing mechanics are highly realistic. You'll need to carefully manage your balance and stamina. Make a mistake, and you'll fall and get hurt. For the first time, we are also showing what it's like to climb at high altitude.
Please laugh.
When you get up there, you'll face ice walls that require you to use ice axes and spikes. But don't think you can just jam your tools into the ice. Ice climbing is precise. You'll need to aim for cracks and edges to get a solid grip. Cairn's realistic climbing system also supports mixed climbing. That means you can have one hand on the rock and the other using an ice tool. It's up to you to read the rock face and choose the most strategic route to the top. Cairn is coming up on PlayStation 5 and Steam later this year. You can already give it a try in the demo available on PC and PS5.
Oh yeah, no, like that's fine. I just don't give a fuck. This is a me thing. I don't care.
PC later this year, and you can also check out a free demo on both platforms after the show. What's next, Matt?
We're mixing things up with a double bill of trailers. Here are two great games from our friends at Quali.
I'm just glad I'm not seeing the same trailer like 6 times. Yeah, for sure. And to be fair, people don't give a fuck about the things I care about, right? Like, this is obviously going to be a me thing. There's people that are like, why are we looking at more garbage horror shit? Because, so like, it is what it is. Oh, we've seen this before. What the fuck is this called now? As soon as I see it, yeah. I recognize the weird animal things. Definitely haven't seen this much of it. This is one of the dudes I follow on Twitter. Oh, weird moth people. Interesting. It's cool design. Hella. Yeah, that looks good. Looks good. Oh wait, did it do?
Coming soon to PC,
it did the thing again.
And Xbox. So give it a wish list on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
That one is particularly bad.
Look at Ludo. This is a psychological thriller where the
Ludo has a
trapped inside their own home.
Ludo has a
Find out when you can play it.
demo out right now. Also, it looks like Visage. Udo basically looks like new Visage.
Between what is real and what isn't. Do you trust what you see? What you hear? What happens when everything starts to feel wrong? To seem fake? Like a trick?
You know what my problem with these types of games are?
How much longer are you going to pretend to ignore it?
It's that the gameplay is almost always just something that's chasing you at some point, and when it gets near, you have to hide and wait. And I just find that so fucking boring.
Ludo is coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox. In the meantime, you can wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
It's world premiere time again, and this next reveal arrives with an introduction from a very special someone.
Hello everyone.
Oh hey!
I'm excited to be a part of Future Game Show 2025. There are so many amazing games coming out, and I'm very happy that I have a bit more time to play them these days. As many of you know, I have been a huge fan of the work of N-Dreams. Synapse is my favorite VR game of all time, and I'm honored to present this new groundbreaking title from the team. If you are at Summer Game Fest, I shall see you on the show floor at the N-Dreams booth. So, it is my pleasure to introduce you to Reach.
Man, they love the climbing games, huh? There's also that, what is it, White Knuckle? YouTube is experiencing technical streaming issues. We have alternative feeds on Twitch and FGS YouTube. This is the FGS YouTube. What do you mean?
Ludo is coming to PC.
What do you mean?
And Xbox. In the meantime, you can wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
It's world premiere time again, and this next reveal arrives with an introduction from a very special someone.
Hello everyone. I'm excited to be a part of Future Game Show 2025.
My problem now is that I don't want...
So many amazing games.
How many fucking things are we gonna miss if we switch to a different stream?
Time to play them these days.
That's the problem.
As many of you know, I have been a huge fan of the work of N-Dreams. Synapse is my favorite VR game of all time, and I'm honored to present this new groundbreaking title from the team. If you are at Summer Game Fest, I shall see you on the show floor at the N-Dreams booth. So, it is my pleasure to introduce you to Reach.
Okay, on the Twitch stream, they are doing, I think, a game that's already out. Duck Detective thing or whatever? Yeah, out now. We'll switch over as soon as we watch some of this. If Shuhei Yoshida says that he's excited for a game, we have to see what the game is. That's just the way it is. Also, now they're talking about the Ratatan, which I played a demo of already. So we'll move over there. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to lose any games. Oh, never mind. They fucked up again anyway. So we're not gonna get to watch it anyway. Okay. Oh my god, get this shit off my screen. I don't give a fuck about your drops. I'm here for games. We've already seen this, by the way. This exact trailer. Oh my god, everything looks so much worse on Twitch. Fuck. Oh well. At least it's not going to be cutting in and out all the time. This game is cool. I'm mad about the technical issues, honestly. I'm weirdly tilted about it. I'm like trying to get over it. It's not, it has nothing to do with me at all, but I'm tilted about it.
Ratatan is coming to Steam Early Access on July 25th, but there's a free demo available on Steam if you want to give it a try.
And we're following that bombshell with a new trailer for Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile, an interactive 70s twist on the beloved detective mystery.
It's Poirot, don't you know?
Oh.
It can't be. It's Hercule Poirot.
Oh, that's funky.
Monsieur Poirot, I guess you know why I asked you to come.
What do you suggest I do? And can you confirm that all the passengers are present for the meal?
Yes, we keep the list. Everyone is here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to disrupt what promised to be a beautiful day, but I have some terrible news. But we must stay calm if we want to find the culprit. I have a small idea of the situation.
This is not really my,
I'm May Leach.
my type of thing.
You got here quickly. I've just finished my latest case.
This is not one I will be looking at myself.
Okay, let's see what I...
But it seems cool.
But someone...
if you're into this sort of thing.
To me. It is a big case, Miss Royce. A dangerous one. What do we have here?
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. I'm now going to search each of you. Then there's still time to stop them before they strike again.
Tomorrow, the day at least is here. Every question must have its answer.
Good news, everybody. I'm starting to feel better. I think those head pills I took are
Agatha
kicking
Christie,
in
Death
pretty
on the Nile
good
is
now.
coming to PC and console.
This is based on a novel. How do they twist a story so the
You can
reveal is
wishlist it now on
unpredictable?
Steam or the Epic Game Store.
No say.
Okay, I don't want to build up this next trailer too much, but let's just say you're gonna flip.
Oh, the puns.
House flipper? The haunted house flipper, it looks like. Ugh. Oh. Oh, yeah. I was like, okay, sure. Scoobtober.
Soinks, Laura! House Flipper 2 Scooby-Doo is meddling its way onto PC and consoles this Scootober.
Now we're starting to close in on the end of the show, but not before we show you our final ones to watch deep dive.
Our team behind the scenes visited the Hangar 13 office for an exclusive insight into Mafia, the Old Country. Here's all the gory
Yeah, again. Not me. Not for me. This is not a Paul one. Even though it looks like it's probably going to be pretty great for the people that like that sort of thing.
Mafia, the Old Country is both a prequel to the original Mafia trilogy, and it also sets things up for what might be to come in the future, going back to 1900 Sicily, so the birth of not just the Mafia game, but also the actual Mafia itself, back to where organised crime first really came from.
In Mafia the Old Country, you play as a character called Enzo Favara, who's an upcoming gangster.
I had enough of the Old Country in RE8.
As a child, he's worked in the sulfur mines, sold there by his parents, a really horrible upbringing for a kid, which unfortunately happened back in those days. So he doesn't know family, he doesn't really know love. He escapes, he falls in with the Teresi crime family, and then this game really, this story shows his rise through the ranks as he goes from being this impoverished young man to
Frosty Games Fest.
For Mafia the Old Country, we moved to Unreal.
What the hell is that?
5, which is
that's Australian games or whatever.
Things with the characters, with the landscapes, with the cinematics. Every single aspect of the game has undergone a significant graphical upgrade.
Mafia has always been about pushing the technology of its day to do the best in cinematic storytelling and exciting narrative gameplay. It really makes what's already an emotional story even more emotional and meaningful.
We've been able to capture incredible nuances in the mocap, in the action, all of the character performances. That's really helped us to bring our story to life. And as a little taste of what's in store, we've got a cinematic to show, which shows a key moment in Enzo's story.
Peggy 18. If you want like this type of story with like Mafia stuff or whatever, this seems like something you should probably check out. Gameplay looks solid.
Come forward.
This video is very dark. Very, very dark.
All of the men in this room are bound by blood. This is a family. And in this family, we follow a code of honor. It's a way of life. A brotherhood.
They probably have one more trailer, maybe.
Here because of your
This might be their one last
and the
thing.
assertions of those who stand at your side.
They're not like a main tier show, really. They're not like an Xbox or something, you know? So for them, this might be a big get.
A woman. They must not know about our thing.
But I don't know.
Binding.
Maybe.
It is not forgiving. To betray one is to betray all. Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
Yes, I do.
Then, before the eyes of all here present, join me. To become a man of honor, repeat these words. I swear my loyalty to this family.
I swear my loyalty to this family.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
Welcome, Enzo.
Benvenuto, Enzo.
Benvenuto, Enzo. Benvenuto, Enzo.
Salute.
Salute.
Take a trip to Sicily when Mafia of the Old Country lands on August 8th for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Next on our docket is a developer presentation for Tenet of the Spark. If you haven't seen it all over social media, this is a time-hopping brawler where you solve puzzles and crush enemies across 3 distinct timelines.
They do have more.
Hey, what's up? I'm Artem, the game director at Myrkur Games, a small indie team.
I was laughing because I was thinking
First game,
in that thing where it's just like repeat after me.
Spark. It's a cinematic.
It would be funny if he was just like, it's a me, Mario. Because, you know, Italians and racism, I guess.
Civilization. All at
anyways, that's what I was laughing
you got
about.
It, right?
Ancestor, I need you.
And it's not just for show. You have to use all 3 characters to explore, deal with tricky enemy types, and solve puzzles. It also answers questions you thought you'd never ask. Like, how the hell does this black boxer have a Viking for the great-great-great-grandpa? Or why does this train car turn into a giant rock?
I don't know what the fuck is going on with this, but it looks kind of dope, to be honest with you.
To play a game where you can start with classic 1-2, then send your opponent across the arena with your hammer, switch again to pull this dude a little closer, hit him with a huge combo across all 3 timelines.
The hell are
That's pretty cool.
That's
pretty cool.
Blood, sweat, and spark. Tenet of the Spark. You got it, right?
I got a little mini-me. Look.
Yeah, I don't care at all for the pitch either.
We're not
seeing it in action. This is why the motto of this channel is gameplay or we sleep.
And wishlist Tenet of the Spark.
Because the only thing that matters at the end of the day is gameplay when it comes to these games.
Was a badass like mine. You never know.
That looked cool.
Thank you to Roar Games for the inside scoop on Tenet of the Spark. It's coming soon to PC and consoles, so pop it on your wish lists. All right. What have you got for us, Laura?
A first look at gameplay for Eriksholm, Theater of Idols. This is a first-person horror shooter for fans of BioShock and Resident Evil. You fight creepy statues on a tormented island and use blood as your ammunition.
I'm going to pre-order it right now.
Almighty Son. Guys.
Have they not shown gameplay of this? This is the first time we've seen gameplay? I swear they've shown it. Oh no, it might have been just in a trailer.
As the shadows of the abyss close.
Yeah, maybe they haven't. That is very Resident Evil-like. I'm not gonna lie.
Sacred light.
I definitely see the BioShock vibe too.
I am to fall. Let my flesh turn to ash.
God, this looks so cool.
So my soul may ascend to you.
Oh my god, I love that he just like shoved his palm into it so that it would take his blood in. That's so dope.
Consumed in your flames for all eternity.
Yeah, this is...
and forever.
This is one we're gonna check out for sure. This year?
Holy moly, that was good.
You're telling me. Eriksholm Theater of Idols is coming to PC, Xbox, and PS5 later this year. And
Demo?
your Steam wish lists in just a few moments, probably.
I hate to say
No
that,
demo, I
but
guess.
I think we've arrived at the final trailer.
Okay, well, how do you want to do this?
Okay, I'm thinking we both look into that camera right there, and we're both sad that the show's over. But it's okay, because that last trailer's really cool, and so the folks at home will be happy, and we've done a good job, I think. So, does that work?
You know, sounds perfect to me.
Please enjoy our final
world premiere.
Ooh, I liked it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Welcome, sisters, daughters of Hortus, to these blessed halls of Porthbarrow. You have been chosen, honored to the parish, to serve the will of Mother. So come, step forward. Let us see what flowers she's given us. Such radiant blooms. So full of promise.
Oh, my back is hurting.
I must
gotta start sitting up.
confess a change in plans. You shan't be entering the garden today.
I feel like we're not going to get gameplay.
The garden must still be tended. And tonight, you will be sown!
Yeah, no gameplay. Oh, is it Ritual Tides? Is this a Skur thing?
No. Hold on. I've got something to show you.
Maybe not.
I bet you didn't expect that, did you?
That's what you wanted to show? This August? All right.
That was your first look at Ritual Tides, a terrifying odyssey where you tango with Lovecraftian terrors. Wishlist it now because it's coming soon to PC.
We'll have the full gameplay revealed during the next Future Games show in August, so mark
Is this part of the, like, Ritual of Skur
However,
stuff?
That does mean we've reached the very end of this year's Summer Showcase.
Don't go anywhere, though, because FGS Live from Los Angeles airs right after this, with even more exclusive trailers, developer deep dives, and
maybe not
world premieres.
We'd like to thank everybody who has tuned into the Summer Showcase, as well as the dream-weaving developers who put their all into those amazing trailers we debuted today.
And remember, you can head to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page to wishlist your favorite games from today's show. We'll also have follow-up content on GamesRadar.com and the FGS YouTube channel.
I'm Matt Mercer.
And I'm Laura Bailey.
And this has been the Future Game Show Summer Showcase 2025.
All right, what did y'all think? It's hard to get over how badly the YouTube stuff fucked them. Oh, I guess I'll just let it play while we talk. I'm not gonna watch this whole thing, so I don't even know what the fuck this is. Yeah, the technical issues. That's really fucking shitty. So